Hey, Dean, how tough a loss is that to take considering, you held them despite getting outshot and kind of kept the game right there?
To be honest, it's probably as annoyed as I have been at a defeat. So nobody likes getting beat, obviously, but I thought we controlled a lot of the play. I think we was outshot, but outshot from outside the box I don't think they're going to be scoring. We've had 2 1-on-1s in the first 10 minutes and scored a goal as well. I thought I was really pleased with some of our play today. I thought they took over the game for the last 15 minutes of the first half, and probably the first 5 minutes of the second. But after that, I thought we was dominant, and I thought we would have been the team that would go on and win the game. Subs came on, and I thought they did really well as well. And unfortunately, young Yuri, who's still learning the game, has gone to ground twice, and they've ended up crossing and managing to score at the end. So really annoyed because it was a performance that deserved a lot more today.
And the two new midfielders you had in there tonight, what prompted the change and what did you think of their play?
Yeah, I think I spoke in the week that Jibril has come in and done really well. He's played a number of games, probably the most games he's played, for 3 or 4 months. And I thought it was time to give him a breather. Junior has been training really well and pushing to get back into the team. And I thought him and Westy did really well, protected their back four when they needed to, but were really progressive on the ball as well. And I think I've said to you before, Carol, as well, I think they're a decent team, New York. And they've done well at home already this season. I thought we came and were really dominant, especially in this first half an hour and the last half an hour.
And finally, for me, Yeri came off. Was that more precautionary, or is there something to worry about?
Yeah, no, he just felt he couldn't sprint anymore. Hopefully it's just a tightness. And but Jalen, who was a tough decision to leave out anyway, has come in and done really well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Sam?
Yeah, really thank you, Coach. Tough loss tonight. Wanted to know what your overall impression of the offense was tonight.
I thought we created problems, and as I say, Kerwin's got in, in the first minute, 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Abada's got in on the other side, 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's had to make 2 saves, and then Kerwin's got his goal as well. We've had a goal that it looks marginally offside if it was. So we've done a lot of things right today. I probably still feel that we could have scored more than one with the chances that we've had and the ball that we've had in the second half as well. And I think they're a little bit fortunate for Tigers. Tiger Smalls' his chance at the end as well. I think it just hits the lad where he's getting a really good connection on it as well. So offensively, I thought we were good. I thought the subs when they came on, made an impact as well, which was really important.
Baseball done.
Sorry, didn't hear that.
Yeah, Sam, it seems like your connection is spotty.
This was your match on a baseball diamond. Is something you quick forget.
Sorry, Sam, it still seems to be cutting off for your question.
Hey, can you hear me now, Carilli?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay. Baseball diamond, is it something you would sooner forget?
Say again, sorry.
For your first game on a baseball field, just an interesting pitch.
No, I'll be honest. I was quite impressed with the pitch. I thought, whatever they do to relay where the bases are, I thought the pitch played well. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than the majority of pitches, but I thought the surface played well, and more than happy to come and play it again.
All right, safe travels home. Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, Bridget, and then Caleb.
Hey, Coach.
Hi, Bridget.
We've seen a lot of goals in the extra minutes of the game. What do you tell the team after that? What do you think contributes to that?
I think I've said, I mean, I thought we were the main aggressors. We were going for the win and they were defending very deeply. And unfortunately, probably the only time in the second half, apart from when we made the mistake and then went and hit the post, I think it's the only time we haven't really dealt with the player on the outside. As I say, Yuri, who's a young player still learning, went to ground twice and didn't fail to stop the cross. And I think it was an unfortunate goal to concede rather than a bad one. But I wouldn't put that down to anything more than us trying to win a game.
We also saw Kalina grabbing his arm in the first half. Were you ever worried about that? And what's the status on that?
Yeah, I think he got a knock on his arm. I thought he did really well because I said before it's a smaller pitch. So, you know, some of the through balls he had to play as a keeper sweeper, and he did that really well. And he caught a collision on that. And yeah, but he should be okay.
And one more, you talked a little bit about Tiger's debut. How did you feel about his overall play and how he contributed to the game?
Yeah, I mean, he can be pleased with his first 15 minutes or so, whatever it was for, you know, his debut. He's been really impressive in training over the last week. And, you know, wanted to get him in because he's looked a real threat in training all week. And, you know, he was unfortunate not to walk away with a first goal on his debut.
Thank you, Coach. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Caleb?
Hey, Dean, I want to talk a bit about Pekovic. He was pretty critical in those early chances you guys created, setting up the first one and nearly setting up Abada for another one. How do you rate his performance?
Yeah, he did really well for the period he was on. He blew up a little bit. I expected him to do so. I thought that was probably why they got on top in the last 15 minutes of the first half. You know, in my mind, it was always to give him an hour because he's full of enthusiasm. He's a really good technical player as well. You know, and it was a great ball he played under for the goal. Great little cross, and you know he sees things, and I think he's going to be a real top player.
Great, thanks. And just one more from me. You have an upcoming stretch here. We have 4 matches at home out of 5. How important is it to make the most of that? Yeah,
really important. But we can take the positives because, you know, I was really disappointed with last week. We lost the game in a 5-minute spell. A little bit of a lack of emotional control after the goal. You know, there wasn't that today. You know, I was disappointed with their goal. You know, it was a free header from a set piece, and it's something that we've got to be better at. And work better. I thought it was a bit of a soft free kick in the first place, but you know, yeah, I'm happier than I was obviously with the defeat last week, but really disappointed because we deserved a lot more.
Right. Well, thank you so much. Have a safe trip back.
No worries. Thank you.
Any other questions? Awesome. That'll be it. Thanks, Coach.